Okay, so this video, I believe, is Pastor Aaron Thompson. It's bad. There's a lot of it that I'm not going to be able to put up. I'm going to put up what I can. We'll talk about the whole video as a whole. It's only like a 2-minute long video, so I don't know what I'm going to be able to squeeze in, but this one's really, really bad. And like I said, I want to keep pointing this out. I want to keep going after the NIFB because they think that because they pulled it off of YouTube, people like me are not going to keep coming for them. As long as they preach this hateful rhetoric, as long as they think that this is okay, I am going to come for you. And for all of those NIFB people here who find out that I'm perfectly straight and then try to soul win me, reprobate. I may be married to a man, but I'm a freaking reprobate. Meaning that nothing you say or do will make me follow your God. If your God came down today and had a conversation with me and was like, I'm real, here's the proof of my power, if you don't bow down to me, you're going straight to hell, I would ask him, one, do you believe in stoning gay people? Do you believe in women being worth less than a man, meaning she's worth half of a man, which it says clearly in the Bible? Do you believe that the flood was okay, mass murder, genocide, and all those things? And he would go, according to y'all, he would go, yes, I believe in all of that. And I'd be like, give me my ticket to hell. I have morals and standards. And he does not meet my morals and standards. So you can sit there and try to preach to me all day. Even if your God came down and had a conversation with me, I would still choose not to follow him. Reprobate. Let's get that straight now. Let's jump onto the first clip and see if I can keep my head from exploding. All right, guys.
He's saying no one can talk to him. No one can talk any sense into him. Yep. A characteristic of a son of Belial is someone who can't be placated. Yep. I lived next to a sodomite, and she was this flaming dyke, and people try to be nice to her, but I wasn't, to be honest with you. Why? Because you can't placate that woman. She's a devil.
I feel really, really bad for the person he lives next to. Because I guarantee you, like with my neighbor, he is trying to cause all sorts of problems for someone who's never done any harm to him, who's never done any harm to anybody, most likely. Her biggest thing is she had sex with another consenting adult. Shocking and depressing. Oh, how horrible. No. Once again, if you hear movement or that noise, that is my dog digging around my makeup. Maya, come on. At least she, like I said, she makes it bearable and she cuddles and she's my baby, so. And she's up here for these series of videos. But, yeah. No. Just because you live next to someone does not mean that that gives you the right to be a righteous just a douche nozzle. You are being a douche nozzle. Being a decent human being should be something everybody should do. And if you don't like it, you move.
And you go, come on!
That's right, man.
The reason people try to placate them is because they're afraid of them.
Right.
We need God's people to stop being afraid of the faggots and fear God more.
Amen.
And say, you want to fight us? Come on, bring it on then. You want to protest our church? Go ahead.
Amen.
Do the worst you can do. You're not scaring anybody.
Amen. Right.
I might have gotten the pastor's name wrong. I'm still not entirely sure. Really don't care because he's disgusting. They are not placating. People that are nice to other people are just decent human beings. It's just called being a decent human being and not wishing harm on somebody else. You sitting there being like, you need to stand up to them. It needs to be better. No. The reason most people don't care if someone is from the LGBTQ plus community is because we don't suck and we're decent human beings and we care about other people. You, on the other hand, don't because you're gross. In fact, there's a whole song I'm singing in my head that goes, I hate you, you genuinely suck. That's what I keep singing while watching your clips because you genuinely suck. You suck so bad. That is not how this works. That is not how any of this works. I keep saying that. You don't have the right to tell someone else how to live in their own home, in their own world. If you don't want to be gay or you don't want to have sex with someone, you don't have to. No one's forcing you to have sex with any other human being. They are minding their own business, not bothering you, not wishing you any harm, and here you are just being disgusting. All right, let's move on to the next clip.
You want to fight us? Come on, bring it on then. You want to protest our church? Go ahead.
Amen.
Do the worst you can do. You're not scaring anybody.
Amen. Right.
Oh, we'll harass you. We'll death threats. Bring it all.
Amen.
Do whatever you got to do. You ain't scaring nobody, Roach.
Amen. Right.
But you know what? We have too many Christians. Oh, we're just so scared of the sun. What if they come do something? What are they going to do?
Okay, so first off, I want to be very clear. Do not send them death threats. Do not send them hateful things. I can say I hate you and you genuinely suck, but don't harass, stalk, any of that. That's not okay. Don't do that. But you'll continue to report their PayPals, protest their churches. Thank you for the invitation, by the way. I'd love to protest your church. Oh, that's what I'm doing. Hi. Reprobate here who can't stand you. Continue to call it out. Continue to keep reminding people that they exist, because they're counting on us not calling them out on their crap. Again, they keep counting on us to not call them out. They want to get away with it. They don't want us to sit here and make these videos. They really don't, because it costs them money. And realistically, they care about that money. They care about keeping their PayPal, their YouTubes, all that stuff. They want that stuff active, and they want to be left to their own little world of bigotry and hate. They really, really don't like it when we make these videos. And my comment section proves that. So continue to keep calling them out on it. Continue to keep telling them how much they suck. Just don't send them hate, or don't stalk them with hate. Don't go on their things and be like, I hate you. Don't leave them horrible voice messages. Don't go to their church and go in their church and try to make trouble. Take it outside their church, make videos, report their videos when you can, report their PayPals. That's the way to get to these guys. Hit them where it hurts in the money department. Hit them and it hurts where, if people are aware of what they are, it keeps them out of other countries. The more that people are aware of what they are, the less they can spread this crap. So just keep that in mind, that if you want to shut them down, hit them where it hurts in the money and the recruitment area, and you're hurting them more than you think. So that's what I'm going to do here, because I hate you, you genuinely suck. All right, let's move on to the next clip.
What are they going to do? Why are you afraid of dying?
Amen.
Why do you fear death? You know, if we're saved, guess what? We'll never die.
Amen.
We are invincible. But what did they kill my body's coming back anyways.
Amen. Right.
At the resurrection, I'm waiting to wit the redemption of my body.
Amen.
So why are you afraid of dying?
Amen. Right.
You know, don't hold your life dear unto you. And the less you care about living, I'm talking about living as far as your life is concerned, the more bold you.
Oh, you think you've got me there? No, not afraid of dying. Do I want to die? Obviously not. No one wants to die. Even you guys don't want to die. That's kind of an evolutionary function. It is, and how you deal with that is through your magical sky daddy, but you're still afraid of death. You don't want to die any more than I want to die. I'm not afraid of death. I know that's the end. It will eventually happen. It happens to everyone. It's just a fact of life. I accept that. Sorry, you can't scare me with something that doesn't really scare me. Do I want to die? No. Am I afraid of when it comes? No, not really. Sorry. And you talk about not living for this life. How sad is it if you go through your entire life living by a set of rules that keep you from being who you are? They keep you from being who you are and enjoying your life because you're afraid of some imaginary sky daddy. I mean, that's just depressing. I would hate to live my life. I did live my life at one point afraid of the magical sky daddy, and it was awful. It was absolutely awful. And no, just live your life, enjoy your life. This is the only life you get. Enjoy it, and please don't waste it being afraid of the magical sky daddy. Okay? That's all I got to say on that clip. Let's finish this up with the last clip, and then I can go take some Tylenol for the headache that these videos give me.
Life is concerned, the more bold you become in the things of God, the more you have the liberty to fear God as you ought to.
Amen.
Because look, God is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. Amen. And that's for Christians. We got to fear God more than these freaks and these homos.
All right. Again, he's just talking more about being afraid of God. Fear God. God is fearful. All that other crap. Don't live your life afraid of the magical sky daddy. It's not worth it. It's really not. The whole Pascal wager thing, not worth it. As convinced as you are in your religion, so are other people in theirs. That's all I have to say on this, other than, like I said, I think I got his name wrong. Not going to apologize for it, because it's not worth my time in knowing his name. He's not worth anybody's time, in my personal opinion. He's disgusting. Do I actually hate him? No. It's just some weird song that my brain came up with as a coping mechanism. I don't even know if I took it from somewhere or if I made it up in my head. That's just my weird way of coping with what I'm dealing with, because this seriously stresses me out, the amount of hate and bigotry that's in these videos. Once again, I have I don't have words for how gross this is. I'm going to keep calling them out. I'm going to keep doing videos like this. There's an entire playlist that's NIFB, and I'm never going to stop until they stop, and they don't scare me. Their imaginary God doesn't scare me, and their little hateful monkeys that come in my comment section don't scare me. So have a party and telling me how horrible of a person I am and how I should be silent. Because I love it when you guys tell me a woman should be silent in the church because it makes me laugh. All right, guys, I will see you later and have a great night.